I'm working on some sculpting tonight. I thought maybe I'd just go live while I do it. Yeah, it'll keep me focused and busy. I have an event going on. Oh, stop moving. Towards in December. That'll be like my first show to like sell my art at. First like art show kind of thing. It's like a flea market thing. And so I'm just trying to make a bunch of stuff to prep for that. And in general, just get back into it because this is my goal, is just to like start making a lot of stuff that I can sell. So right now I am working on these pickles. You can see. They're like little keychains. The best part is they've got like little butts. Little booties. So making these cute little pickle guys. See if the lighting kind of is a little hard, but they got a cute little face. These are gonna be like keychains. I'm just trying to finish making them. I made like 3 of them. There's another one. I think the light a little bit better in here. It's the other pickle guy I made with the little butt. Thanks, Melissa. What up, Chris? There's another little one. A little pickle with a little butt. It looks really funny in the camera. That's what I'm working on right now. I wish you could see their faces a little better. Put up to, here it is. So I'm gonna get these all baked and then I'll start painting them. But I'm trying to get quite a few done this evening. Thanks, Chris. They are made out of polymer clay. It's a certain kind of polymer clay. It's like a plastic-based clay, and you can actually bake it in the oven, and you can bake it multiple times. So it's really great for like building things on top of each other. When I make my bigger pieces, I can't just sculpt that all together at once. Like if I, make something that's sitting on something, like you can bake, like I've shared that like warrior rabbit with like the little monster creature. I like made the monster first, baked him, made him nice and hard, and then I'd sculpt the rabbit like on top, so nothing gets squished and stuff like that. Yeah, it's called, so there's a brand, there's a lot of different polymer clays, but there's a brand called Sculpting, and they make all kinds, but I use this certain kind. It's called Super Sculpting, and it's like just a little bit easier, tougher to work with. It doesn't mush as much. So yeah, so this is what it comes in, like a bigger pack is what I use. It comes in like a flesh tone and then the gray color, about like $20 for one of these. It's a nicer clay, but I found that Hobby Lobby had a big discount, so I only got it for like 10, which was really nice. Yeah, these are my little pickles. So I'm gonna bake them, and that will harden them, and then I'll be able to paint them. So, and then they're gonna be keychains. So then I'll put stuff on their hooks. So that's what I think I'm making tonight. Make a couple more of them. That's what we're gonna do. Thanks, Chris. I've been doing this since I was a kid, but not to this extreme. So I've always just wanted to kind of take off with it and be able to start like a shop and start selling it more and making it happen. Because I'm tired of working my freaking job. So if I can get back into gigs and sculpting, it'll all be good. So usually I start with a little bit of clay, get it nice and soft, and then thankfully the pickles have been like pretty easy process to make. I've made all 3 of those tonight within the past like 2 hours or so. So that's a good thing, so I can knock them out pretty quickly. It always takes me a little bit to figure out the process of how I want, like, the easiest way to go about making what I'm trying to make, stuff like that. Oh, Melissa, I do have a frog thing I can bring up in a minute. That's like another thing I want to make. I'll go run downstairs and grab it in a couple minutes. I was like trying to make some like mini ashtrays, and so I made like a frog in a baby pool and with like a little lily pad. But it ended up being kind of too small for an ashtray, so. Let me start out. This one might be a little bigger. How's everyone's night going? What up, Reaper's Revenge? Just doing some sculpting here. John, if you weren't here before, I'm making little pickle keychains with little butts on them. Got little booties and little grumpy faces. But if you see, I'm really excited. It's hard to see in this lighting. I gotta make my lighting a little better. But the pickles themselves have like a texture to them as well, like that bumpiness. Aside from their little circles, there's like actual like bumpiness on their bodies that will like really come out once I start to paint it. So it's always like, I always am very happy when I like achieve something that I was trying to go for. I'm making like a little pickle shape first. This one might be on the bigger side, but I'm down. Things are always so much more funny when they got little butts on them. It like makes it 50 times better. Yeah, I learned that you don't want to leave any surface like untouched. You don't want to like untextured, I should say. You always want to have texture on every part, because that will really make the paint job just like stick out. So anytime I see something I didn't really touch with a tool, I'm like, what could I do to that to make it, give it texture? Zeta. Alright, so what we're going to do first, I usually use this ball tool, and I punch out the eyes, eye shapes. You got to make sockets, eye sockets, before you put the eyeballs in, because that helps with covering them with eyelids. And I make the eyeballs. Pickle butt. Oh, Lance, I'm not tonight. I would have for them if I had my car, but I don't have a car right now. I don't know if you were here before, but I was in a terrible circumstance with my car, and I currently don't have one available to drive. I don't know, a-hole. I could be. Yes, it really is a bummer. I am waiting for new plates for my car because they were taken away from me because I'm a baddie. Maryland really is not great. They're really sticklers about car stuff. So I got pulled over in a Walmart parking lot and a cop took away my plates, and that was unfortunate. I know he's just doing his job, but I was like, for real? Yeah. And I have a crack on my windshield, but it's been there like literally forever. And no one's ever said anything about it when I've gotten pulled over before. And he added that onto my list of problems. He's like, you gotta get that fixed too. And gave me a work order for that. It's just so fun. No, T-Dog, he did not give me a warning. I was like, what? I mean, not to say anything bad about, cops or whatever. I just have never met someone so rude in my life. Like, he got out of the car with a bad attitude. I was like, bro, who broke up with you today? It was not a fun experience. Like, he was just really, really mean to me. And that was not fun. And I literally live across the street from the Walmart that he pulled me over. And he was like, gonna make me either get it towed or have me walk home. Literally is what he said. And then he decided that because I lived so close, he would drive behind me back home and then give me all my tickets. And I, pay for what I could right now to be able to get new registration, but I had like some kind of flag on my registration, and Easy Pass has to send that information to the DMV thing, and that takes 7 days. Up to 7 days. So, better get on that, because they're going to get you. Yeah, Crispy, it really sucked. Really sucked. And now I just hate every system ever. I'm like, 7 days, what? I can't even drive. Like, literally, if I didn't have amazing friends and a great partner, like, I don't know what I would do. Because I literally told that cop, I was like, I have kids and I just got a new job, and that's why I haven't really been able to get it done. I like couldn't afford it. And he was like, basically like sucks to suck. Basically. And like, bro could have like put me out of my job. Like, literally, if I didn't have like awesome friends. Yeah, John, I'm sorry. But, like, I've had really good, honestly, it's really Delaware. I've had really good experiences with cops in Delaware, which I literally could walk to the Delaware line, and I'm, like, from Delaware. But, oh, gosh. Yeah, I am very lucky, Yvonne. That's why I was like, if it was anybody else, like, how rude. Like, I can't believe this cop did that. Because, like, what, he didn't know. Melissa, is this Missy? Is that what I need to call you? I'm sorry. I want to make sure I do that right, because I am still getting used to everybody's names. Alright, so this is where we're at right now with eyeballs. So what I did was I made the eyeballs and I took some clay and put it on top and blended it in. So now he's got some eyelids. So now we need to make the bottom eyelids. And what we're going to do is I take a little piece of clay, like literally the tiniest bit, and I just put it on the bottom of his eye. And then I blend it in. Me too, Chris. I have amazing family. I have very supportive sisters. I don't know what I would do without them. L Rocker. it does kind of look like from that Sausage Party or whatever. Or am I thinking of something else? I'm gonna do the same thing with the other eyelid. How was everyone's weekend? Did you do anything fun? Let's call that one Gary. Yeah. This one is gonna be called Gary. So I just take, this is like my favorite tool. It's called a spoon tool. It's really great for blending tiny little spots. Just like blends it out perfectly. That's all I do. Maybe eventually I can do like a camera so you can really see what I'm working on. Like 2 different cameras. So all it is just blend it in there. He's got 2 little eyes. Just another weekend, Chris. Whoa, Zeta. That sounds crazy. L Rocker. Fantasy football draft. And golf. Nice. I appreciate golf. I used to disc golf a lot. And now that's why I'm trying to get a treadmill because I stopped disc golfing and I stopped smoking and I gained a lot of weight. So now I'm trying to get, I don't think I gained a lot of weight. I'm just like not comfortable where I used to be. So I'm trying to get back into that and like hiking and stuff. Hector. We've got, let me, for you, those of you who just got into the chat, we're making little pickle guys. And they're little grumpy pickles. And they've got little butts. They're gonna be keychains. Little booties. But, little pickle guys. And they got a grumpy little face. Let's see, but making them right now, and then we're gonna bake them and harden and then paint them. Yeah, Ivana, it's crazy. Honestly, I think the main thing was I stopped nicotine and stopped vaping. I guess I started eating instead of vaping. And it happened quick, but that's okay. What up, Joshua? Hector? Pickle's gonna go get you. We named this one Gary. But I mean, it's good because now I'm eating like a lot better, like a lot of good foods now. It's just, I guess they're working out more, moving, getting more energy. All right, so now I take, actually, you know what? Let me do the butt first. We finished the eyes. Now we're gonna make the booty. And that's just 2 little balls. Let's see. Okay. Oh, Joshua, we're doing some sculpting tonight. Show you guys how I do my stuff. So just taking 2 little clay balls and I just put them on the back side. Smush them in there. I don't know. Kind of like that. And then I'm just going to blend the tops into it. L Rocker. I live in Maryland now, but I live like in the part that's so close to Delaware. I have always lived in Delaware my whole life, and moved to this part of the town in Maryland, probably like 10 years ago now, but I do so much, like my whole life's in Delaware, really. Um, and I really like it. I love living. Delaware's awesome. It's so close to everything. You can go to like all the major cities and then come back home and not have to like, travel a bunch. I'm quite the homebody, but I just really haven't been anywhere else really either. And it would be cool to travel someday. I really want to go like out of the country kind of traveling. I want to go to like Japan. Because there's a lot of amazing like Japanese and Korean like clay artists. Everyone's just so good at art. Crispy. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it is nightmare fuel.
Yes, Joshua. I'm very close, actually. That was a cool thing when we first met. We realized how close we were to each other. Even in like compared to like the music scene of Delaware that we are a part of, and that's how we like met all those people and stuff. He's